All right, guys. Give me just a second to pull everything up. I'm going to give everybody a chance to get in the room, and we're going to get started. This is going to be an Aries reading. And then I'll come after the reading is over. We'll go into a collective reading after the fact. Okay. All right, guys. Let me get comfortable. Um, hello. Okay, guys, I'm coming to you live from my Queen Karima account and my Nature's Daughter account. Hello. If you're returning, thank you for returning. If you are here for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and grab a membership. They start at $2.99. Hi, Aid Sidat and Reese Cup. That's cute. I like it. Does that say BGM or BGN? I don't know. Anyway, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys. Hi, Stone. I hope everyone's having a very blessed day. Okay. I'm feeling great today, guys. I hope everyone is experiencing some good weather. I'm in Texas and just I'm very excited about how cool it's been. It's been really nice. It's been really nice. You know, it hasn't been crazy. We haven't had any storms because when it rains here, it floods and it's not pretty. I have a truck, so I'm good, but I just kind of feel bad when I'm driving around in the rain, splashing people like, sorry, splash, and it just covers their whole car. And I'm like, I do not miss having a car, man. I really love having my truck being up here versus being down here. When my mom was still living, we would drive her Kia, and I had one of those. She had a 2016, a Kia Rio, and I had a 2017, right? But I upgraded to a truck. Oh my God. Whenever I got into her car, I was like, oh God, I just feel so, I feel like I'm going to get ran over by everybody. Hi, Bluey fan. I felt like I was in a go-kart. After you riding in a truck, you get in a car and it's a whole different experience. You just feel vulnerable, And I think that's a part of this Aries reading, guys. You've bared your soul to someone and you have made yourself vulnerable emotionally, and they're trying to take advantage of your emotions, babe. Don't let them, okay? Whoever this person is that might be out to get you, out to try to get you to bear your emotions, and when you're really just not ready to, and they have you vulnerable in a situation where you're vulnerable. Oh, wow. You know what? That is crazy because you know who was next? Pisces was supposed to be next, but in my mind, it was Aries. So sorry, Pisces, you got rerouted to next. Thank you so much, Reese Cup, for subscribing. What'd you say? Do you know how many people love go-karting? Oh, I love go-karting too, but I don't want to drive around in one on the streets because it's dangerous. So, yeah. I don't know how it is where you are, but where I live in Texas, people drive really reckless here. And if you're in a car, I don't know. It's just, for me, I don't feel safe in the car anymore. After being in my big old truck, I got a big Ram truck, and it's got a lot of safety mechanisms, airbags galore. So I feel very safe in that bad boy. And I'm up high. I feel like if you get to me in my truck and you actually get to damage anything on my body, it must be meant to happen because there's so many safety features on my whip that it'd be hard to get to me. Hi, Angel P443. Awesome, awesome. let's see. Ooh, I'm missing some stuff over here. Hold on. Hold on. I missed a few people. Wow. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay. Hi, Stone. Hi, Muna Kumar. Hi. Um, hi, Cam Zavetta. I hope I said your name correctly. And hi, Lynn Buock from the Philippines. That's what's up. Awesome sauce. Hi to everybody. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys for showing up and sharing your energy and your time with me. All right, so let's get into this, okay, guys? This is for adults only. If you're under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. I'm not responsible for anyone under 18. I don't want you guys getting in trouble because this is a zodiac reading. I know everybody's not into tarot, so this is an Aries reading. This is a collective Aries reading. So this is not a personal. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else to appreciate. Okay, guys? I don't want you guys to go out and make any life-altering decisions based on this reading or any other. Go within, go with God, and make your decisions that way. Okay? It is Aries time. All right? March 21st through April 19th. Energetic, passionate, bold. Go after what you want, Aries. So let's get into it, yeah? All right? Let's get into this powerful Aries energy that took over, right? Because Pisces was next, and Aries was in my head. When I woke up this morning, I was all about Aries. It was in my head. We're doing an Aries read today. We're doing an Aries read today. Doesn't matter what happens. We're doing an Aries read. I was supposed to do a reading, a second reading yesterday. And guess what? In my mind, it was Aries. And clear as day, I pulled these cards a few days ago and I did them in order, right? Pisces was up next and Aries was supposed to be last, right? And then I was going to pull the other half. I think I pulled the first 5 or 7. Anyway, I was going to pull the rest of them after I did Aries, but Aries said, no, I'm not going to be the last of the first half. I'm going to be the next one in line because this energy is prevalent. So there's a message out here from Spirit to Aries. Let's get into this energy. I haven't done Cancer yet. I don't think. Let me check. I don't think I've done Cancer yet. I don't think I did. I know I did. Libra, Capricorn. Okay. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Okay. What was Taurus? Because I know I did Taurus. Okay. There is Taurus. Okay, so I've done Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio. So I haven't gotten to Cancer yet. Okay, Lynn? So I will get to you. I promise. I promise. Just haven't gotten there yet. But it's coming. Promises. All right. Who am I missing over here? You're in Aries, Brando 2X. Awesome. Well, I'm about to start Aries reading. You came just in the nick of time, guy. Awesome. Awesome timing. And who do we have here? Dime. Zwamdime? Zwamdime? Hey, awesome. I hope I said your name correctly. Good morning. I'm still in the morning here. I'm in Texas, right? So we're on Central Standard Time. It's 11:37 here. So we're still in the morning hour. So good morning to everybody. God is good all the time. Brando 2X, that's right. I can testify. Okay, I'm going to take a quick second, Aries. Now I'm just going to say my testimony again. I say it every time, but I'm going to say it again. My testimony is June 1st, I went to the hospital. I was very ill. They held me there for 9 days, and then they told me, you have cancer, stage 2 carcinoma on your liver. We found a spot, right? And then they came in there and they told me, hey, we can operate and take it out. We can take out your gallbladder and we can cut out your liver, not the whole thing, but the infected part and a little bit of the healthy part just to make sure we get all of the cancer. They did all the tests. There was nowhere else in my body but right there. And guess what? Cancer-free. 3 days, 2 hours after the diagnosis came in, I was free of cancer. Walking miracle. God is good all the time, every time. Stamp on it. Chicka, 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 chicka. Choo, choo. Straight ahead with my faith. I'm telling you, baby boo. That's right. Amen. All the time. Get it to yeah. That's right. I'm a walking testimony, guys. A walking miracle. And I love to talk about it because when they told me you have cancer, the first thing it's like it knocked the wind out of me because I was like feeling better, thought I was about to go home. And then they told me that, and I was just like, that's not the end of me. Hell no, I don't accept this. No. Right? So when the first surgeon came in there all cocky and just, oh, she made me so mad. Oh, the way they talked about me, how they were going to treat me like I was a patient that I wasn't. It just really annoyed me. And I was like, you know what? I need you to get out of my room. And I'm so glad I was in the energy that I was in because the surgeon that I wound up with, my hero. They're his surgical team. They came in and they saved my life. Right? And I'm so thankful for it. God worked through my surgical team and they healed me within 72 hours. And I'm so thankful and so very grateful. So thank you, Brando 2X, for coming in and reminding me that God is good all the time because I love to share my story. And if I can give anybody inspiration to start their day, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for it all day long, right? So that's how we're going to start it, right? With a little bit of miracles and blessings. Okay, Aries. So I think it was meant for this to happen. It was meant for me to come on here and say, hey, miracles and blessings. I'm a walking miracle because you are a walking miracle. Something great has already happened that you can testify to heal the world, right? So get into it. Tap in. Boop, boop. Tap in. I told you guys I'm recording simultaneously from my Queen Karima account and my Nature's Daughter account, okay? Empress Goddess Energy will be the third one coming up very soon because I'm already where I need to be with the subscribers. I just need you two to catch up. Once they catch up, I'll be recording simultaneously from 3 channels. And we're just going to keep it going like that, right, guys? Because I'm trying to do big things. I want to make sure I'm getting my message across to everyone. I'd like to say all age groups, but, like I said, I don't want to deal with the under 18 group because I don't want to. I'm not responsible for other people's children. And I don't want to put myself in that position. I think it's disrespectful to the parents, The parents raise their kids, not me. I don't have any kids. So you know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable being a deliverer to people's kids on over here like that. Oh, I'm so glad they hid your message, whoever you are. Hopefully you're gone, and if you come back and try to, yeah, we're just gonna keep it moving. I always when YouTube hides a message, I like to look at the message and see what it is because sometimes someone may have misspelled something, and they didn't mean to write anything disrespectful, or it seems disrespectful but it's not. So I like to check it out, but then there's always, every once in a while, there's some weirdo that they really needed to hide the message. So anywho, I'm just going to leave that alone because they did a good job. Thank you, YouTube, for hiding that message because, ew. The heck is going on with people? Anywho, guys, we're going to get right into this Aries message. Like I said, it's Aries time, March 21st through April 19th. Go after what you want because you are energetic, passionate, and bold. Okay? You got to tap in to your Aries energy, and your Aries energy is prevalent today. It is so strong, it took over. Okay? It took over my mind last night. I was like feeling exhausted, and I was setting up to do a reading, and I was like, this is not going to happen. I'm so tired. I don't have the energy to do this, but I set up completely, and I was like, and after I got it all done, I was like, yeah, this is definitely not going to happen. I don't have the energy to do this. I was already feeling like I was going to go to sleep. So I didn't do it. I don't want to come to you guys tired. All right, so my hand is itching like crazy. Some moolah's coming my way, so you might be getting a little bit of money because it started itching on your reading, Aries. Hi, Inez, or I hope you're having a very blessed day. Hopefully, all of you guys are having a very blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And Nature's Daughter account is monetized. Yes, it just happened a week ago, guys. I'm so excited. Hey, it took me 10 months. I was working my butt off, right? I was even in the hospital with cancer doing readings, doing shorts for you guys because I was not going to let what I was going through stop me from putting my message out there. Period. It's just not gonna happen, Captain. I'm not gonna let anything or anyone get in the way of me getting my message out here. I don't know why I took this out. Let me put this back real quick. I tried to rearrange some things last night because I really wanted to do that reading. I was feeling really called to do the reading, but something in my energy was like, yeah, it's just not going to happen. I know you want to, but no, not today. So, all right, put that in there. Okay, put some stuff back where it was. And so many. I might go ahead and use these cards today. What was there? Oh, those were there. Oh, okay. So I got a little extra space. Oh, that's why I got extra space. I was wondering. I'm like, this doesn't look right. That's why. Well, I think that's what I'll do. I'll keep these over here now. Yep, that'll work out. Okay, now I got this under control. I'm OCD, guys, so I have to have things in a specific order. I am ready for the blessing that the most. Oh, you're looking for a personal reading. Okay. Well, Inez, if you're looking for a personal reading, check out my memberships club. I do have a personal readings club that you can sign up for. It is $19.99, and if you want a personal reading, you can go there. Okay? But this right here, this is for Aries. So, and if you are looking for a one-question reading, I do have a membership for that as well. It's only $9.99. Okay. Why doesn't it let you send money? Oh, it's because you're not on the Nature's Daughter account. Brando 2X, if you are trying to send money, you'll need to go to my Nature's Daughter account. And then it'll give you the option to do a super thanks on there. And you'll be on the same live because I'm coming to you live simultaneously from both accounts. So you'll still be on there. So if you switch over to Nature's Daughter and make some comments, I'll see you on there. And then you'll see the super thanks on there. Okay? Anybody that wants to donate to my channel, go over to Nature's Daughter and you can hit the super thanks on there. Or you can go to my Cash App. It's Nature's Daughter 1976. Yeah. All right, guys. So let's get into the Money Moves Oracle. Great messages in this deck. I love it. Love this deck. The messages are so awesome. And at the bottom, we got surprise and endings and star power. Ooh, wee. And that's just the beginning. Let's shuffle these bad boys up. All right, so what we have at the bottom was surprise, be ready for change. An unexpected turn can bring positive change, Aries, so get ready because change is inevitable, right? And what happens when things change? They can get better or worse, but they change. If nothing changes, then guess what? Nothing ever changes, so you can't expect it to get better or worse because it's still the same. You want things to get better, so you got to be open for change, and you got to be ready for any obstacle that the Most High sends you. You know why? You know why? Because every obstacle that comes in your way it's there for your growth. It's there to make you grow into the best version of yourself, right? So every obstacle that we face, every lesson that we learn, we get to the blessing on the other side. And what happens then? We start to elevate so we can do what? Ascend, continuously ascend until we reach who? The Most High. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Woo, woo. I'm telling you, you got to know one thing for sure, no matter what, is you need to keep your connection to the Most High solidified. Okay, when you talk about intuition, guys, guess what you're talking about? Your conversation with God. That's your connection to the Most High. That's why when you hear that voice in your head that says, "Don't do that, don't go with them," that's God saying, "Hey, no, don't do it. I got you. Let's go this way. This safe way right here. You better listen." Okay? Endings. It's time to say goodbye. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change. Rebirth. Change. Change. Hold on. Because a change is coming, baby. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't you worry about a thing. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. The first two cards that came out is talking about change, and be ready for it. Be ready for this rebirth. Be ready for this start. You've probably been seeing 1111, 111, 110, 11, 23, 123. I've been seeing that a lot myself. Star power. If you're seeing those numbers, 555, 777, 711, this message is most likely for you. Okay? Star power. Step into the spotlight. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity. You are a star. You know that song that Megan Thee Stallion sings? I get money, I'm a star. Star. Kira. Watashi wa star. Hey, the video is saying something different, but you can go ahead and change the narrative of what that means to you. Okay? Really? And 111? Yeah, I swear. Every time I look at the clock. One day I looked at the clock and it was 111. Then it was 222. Then it was 333. Then it was 444. And then it was 555. You know, I called at 1123 and 1122, 1133, 1144. And I was like, whoa. Okay. The message is getting clearer and clearer. But okay, you know? It happens like that when you're tapped in. And that's another thing, Aries, tap into your gift, because we all have a gift from the Most High, right? But you got to tap into your specific gift. Okay, so tap into the gift that the Most High set just for you. Fruits of labor and vacation. I can't make this up, guys. It's time. Great things are coming your way. I told you my hand was itching like crazy, and that had to have something to do with you, because it started while I was about to start your reading. So fruits of labor. Rich gain is here. Oh, wow. And behind that is investments and then savings. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, more of the same. Fruits of labor. Rich gain is here. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. It's time, Simba. Remember who you are so you can go ahead and reap the benefits of your congregation, right? Because they're waiting for you. Investments. Invest wisely. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity, an abundance of prosperity, okay? Tap in and call your power back. Call your power back from every person, place, entity where you left it, okay? Every time you go to help someone and try to heal them, you leave a bit of your power with them. So call it back. You're going to need it for this next phase of life, right? Because you're ascending to new heights, and you're going to need everything you got to move forward, right? In love and light. And don't feel bad about calling your power back, guys, because some people are holding on to your power intentionally, okay, to hold you back because they don't want to see you succeed past them. You know, a lot of people, sometimes they want to see you succeed, but they don't want to see you do better than them, you know, or they say they want to see you succeed, but they really just don't. Good. That's right, Inez Orr. That's right. Be open and ready to receive all that the universe has for you. Everything. What's meant for you, what you work for yourself, everything, the path that's already laid out and the path that you're creating for yourself. Let's get it in, right? Savings, create savings for the future. You always need to put something off for a bad day. So, what this is saying is don't spend everything that comes in. With this windfall, keep some for later. You're going to need it. Be ready so you don't have to stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. Vacation, new beginning, money matters. Oh my goodness. So, behind vacation was take time to recharge, start a perfect vacation, and enjoy the freedom of it all. Because it's time for you to enjoy yourself. You've been working so hard. Thank you. I appreciate that, Angel P443. It's time for you to have some fun. You've been working hard. You're doing the work. Some of you have already done the work. Some of you are in the process of doing the work, the shadow work, right? The deep soul healing work, right? Not just to heal your mind, right? You got to dig deep and get the wounds that are on your soul, right? Because you're carrying wounds from prior lifetimes, right? So you need to take a vacation and fill your cup up. Take some you time. Take some time to just love on yourself for a moment and recharge. It's okay. Fill your cup up to the point where it's running over. That way, when it's time to be of service, you got something to give. You know, you're not depleting yourself every time you try to help someone else out. You know, it's a difference. And helping someone out when your cup runneth over, it's a big difference from you're almost depleted and you're still trying to give of yourself. You know, it's hard to give of yourself when you don't have much left. New beginning, hit the reset button. You will start a new job, life clean sweep over. What did I tell you? You got a new beginning coming. It's waiting for you. And I feel like you just need to cut cords and release all things and people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose is what you need to get rid of right now. Once you cut the cords from these people and walk away from them and excavate them from your life, everything that's waiting for you will just fall into place like it's supposed to, right? But you can't expect the Most High to let you ascend when you still have crabs holding on to your toes. You got to snip those off, right? Right at the clipper, right? Elevate yourself to a point where they can't snap onto you, they can't grab onto you, right? Do the release ritual, do the cord cutting ceremony, you know, block who you need to, set your boundaries nice, firm, and tight, because you have to understand that detachment is a part of moving forward. And the only way you can ascend in certain situations is to walk away from certain people, places, and things because they cannot go with you. You will not ascend until you release these people. You can't wait until after and say, oh, once I get to this point, then I'll let them go. No, you got to let them go first. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye. You cannot go with me. Deuces. You know, you got to go. And then you will ascend. Money matters. Invest your money wisely. So we already have investments telling you to invest wisely right there at the bottom. Now here we go. Money matters. Invest your money wisely. Expense, save, cut costs, resource plan ahead, make an informed choice. So savings, investments, and money matters are all basically telling you to get ready. When this windfall of fruits of your labor come in, you need to save some of that. You probably should just take half of it. I would say, and it's always the best advice that I've ever been given. Um, you get a big amount of money, take 1/4 of it and go do with what you want to. Take the other 3/4 and put it away and let it draw interest. Put it in a trust. Put it in something that's going to continue its value. You know, people spend too much money on things that depreciate. as soon as you walk out the door, it's worth less than what you paid for it. You want to invest in things that will appreciate in value over time, right? And your financial resources will, if you just put it in a nice place where it will appreciate over time. And invest in things, buy things that will continue to appreciate. So the money that you spent on this item isn't for naught. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to continue to appreciate. So if in a pinch, you can take that item and spend it and sell it and make more money than you spent on it. You know, that's what you need to be thinking about when you spend your money. What are you spending your money on? You have to think wealthy if you want to be wealthy. You have to put yourself in the mindset of what you want to be. You have to put yourself there mentally. Be there already, so when the money comes, you're already there and you know what to do with it. You understand? Educate yourself now on what your real plans are. Dream huge. But when you get those goals in mind, make them practical, make them attainable. You know, you need practical and attainable goals and plans to reach those goals, right? So think logically and think about what you need to do when the time comes that you get everything that you want. Be intentional about everything that you do and everything that you think, everything that you say, right? Because you're cultivating your present and your future with your mouth, with your words, with your thoughts, with your mind, right? So be very intentional about every move that you make, because what this is laying out is change is coming, it's coming in fast. You have to be ready. So stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Don't be in a situation where you F around and find out. You don't want that, right? You want to be ready for whatever's coming, right? So do that. Put yourself in the mindset of someone that's always ready. You don't have to worry about it. And then know that when it all boils down to it, you've got everything you need lined up except for the fruits of the labor. That's all you need, because everything else is ready, right? You're ready to invest wisely, which has come out 3 times back to back almost, you know, with the whole money matter situation, the reset button and new beginnings and star power and the change and the endings of all the unnecessary stuff. Like whatever was going on, hi Jessica Barker, whatever was going on, it won't be going on anymore. All of the drama that was happening in your life that seemed unnecessary, that you grew from, you didn't realize you were growing until you got to the other side of that growth. You were like, man, I would have handled this so differently 10 years ago. And that sparked it. You're like, wow, I've grown. Kudos to me, you know? And let's see what else I can do as an adult. You know, because once you realize you have gotten over that hill of immaturity, things hit different. You start thinking back to the stuff, the wise things that you were being told when you were a kid, you know, by the elders, and you're like, wow, that information really does help me now that I understand what they were talking about. Yay! So thankful for all of that insight, you know. Foresight. Be farsighted and alert. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. It's all about that wealth, Aries. Like you got some huge stuff coming your way. And don't be surprised. It might be something. Now, I feel like you got some expected money coming, but you got some unexpected money coming too. And I feel like that might be something like you're going to play the lotto or the Mega Millions or something like that. And you're not going to think you're going to win, but you will. You know, you might not win the big bank, but you might win that $1 million pot. You know, because there's about 3 or 4 ways to win in those scenarios. Transformation. Change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Wow. I got the burps. And it just keeps coming in. Someone does not want you to have this information, Aries. They want you to sit back and be depressed and not pray. They don't want to see you have a good connection with the Most High. They want to see you down and out. They want to see you dribbling and, you know, not having anyone or anything around you. Many choices. Look at all your options. Opportunities around you. Opportunities abound. Wow, I said around you. So there's lots of opportunities around you that some you may not even see. So you got to quiet your mind so you can see everything that's around you. It's a good idea to just take some time to pray and make sure you're incorporating prayer into your everyday life, not just once in a while, every day, a couple times, few times a day. You know, Muslims pray 5 times a day. It's a reason for that. You need to stay connected to the Most High, you know? So I encourage prayer and meditation. I encourage dream journaling. You know, pray and meditate before you go to bed, and keep a journal next to your bed. When you wake up in the morning, write down everything you remember from your dream, because it can help you. It can help you get answers to questions. You can get um, your life purpose, messages from the Most High, your past or loved ones. I mean, it's so many things that can happen to better your life, you know. So just try what works, you know. Try new things. It won't hurt you to try it, you know. If it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work for you. But you tried. You gave it a shot. 9 times out of 10, the things that people tell you to try, they work. You just got to give yourself a moment to try it and believe in yourself. Believe that whatever you put your mind to, you can do. Okay? Who's going to believe in you more than you? Right? So just give it a shot. What's it going to hurt? To believe in yourself. To just take a leap of faith and believe that you're going to be fine on the other side. Uh, Chevalier Daniel? I remember I used to have a Cavalier. The car, it was a pretty cool car. Oh, wow. Many choices. Look at all your options. Opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. So I said opportunities around. This says opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma, and all roads lead to Rome, which basically means everything you touch turns to gold, babe. Like, you are not going to have to want for anything. And behind that is wealth. Keep up the great work. Aries, you got great things coming your way, babe. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Not just a little bit, babe, but a lot of money. Now, this is not riches. This is wealth. Wealth is different from just getting some money. Wealth means you might be able to break some generational curses with that wealth. You might be getting generational wealth is what I'm feeling. It's long money that's going to last for generations. So get ready for that. You got a windfall coming your way. Right. Let's get into some tarot. You know what? I don't know which ones I want to use. Man, they're all so pretty. I really like these, but I really like these. Okay. I'm going to ask you guys which ones you want to see. Ocean Tarot or Love Tarot. Which ones do you want me to use next? This channel is for adults only. So if you're not an adult, please leave. You see what the heading is on my thing here. So Ocean, you guys like the Ocean deck? Awesome. We're gonna go with the Ocean deck then. Ocean Tarot it is, and we got the light blue gilding. Isn't that cute? I love it. And oh, when you see the art on here, you're gonna love it. Love, love, love. All right, guys. All right. Inez Aura wants to see Love Tarot. I'll do Love Tarot next. I got you. But I got 2 people on Queen Karima that said they want to see the Ocean deck. So, all right. I think you're going to like it, though. It's crazy how different these cards are. They're completely opposite. And on the bottom, what do we have? Ooh, like I said, what did I tell you guys? Something has to come to an end before something else comes around. Death. Ooh, and this death card looks so different than the other ones because it's the ocean. But yeah, the death card. Something has to come to an end. You have to walk away from a person, place, and or thing in order to get to this next stage in life, because everybody cannot go with you, and they're trying real hard to come with you. They're trying real hard. They're trying to attach themselves to you through demon attachments and all this craziness. They're sending black magic your way. They're doing all this ugly stuff, getting readings on you, trying to figure out how they can destiny swap with you. I mean, no one can take what's yours, but they can delay what's yours for you by making you confused and have you going down the wrong path. Meanwhile, there's funneling your energy so they can use it for their own benefit, right? And that's a thing. So just be aware. It's not to make you afraid. It's to make you aware that people aren't always on the up and up. Everybody doesn't pray to the Most High. And that's another thing. Don't accept prayers from everyone. You don't know who they're praying to. Okay? Watch American Gods. Just because someone's praying doesn't mean they're praying to the God that you believe in. Okay? There are gods. The Most High is the Most High. Yeah. But there are other gods out here, and there's Satan, there's the devil, there's demons. People pray to them too. They get worshiped too. So be aware of who's praying for you. If somebody say, I pray for you, be like, thank you, but I'm good. Who you praying to? Just so I know. Jesus? Okay. It's acceptable. But I just want to know, who you praying to while you talking about you praying for me. I don't need you praying to Satan. I don't need you praying to something I don't believe in for me. I'm good. You can keep that prayer. So we got 3 of Pearls and Page of Pearls. I'm going to look up the book because all of these are not exactly the same as regular tarot. And I don't know these. I don't use this enough to know them by memory. Okay. We'll start with the 3 of Pearls. That's the first one that came out. So 3 of Pearls, upright. The element is water. The answer is yes. The zodiac signs are water. The planet is Mercury. So celebrations, happiness, reunion. I thought so, but yeah. And it's surrounded by jellyfish, which gives me the feels of ancestors, positive, high vibrational ancestors that are on the other side assisting your spirit team, if you will. That's what that's given. Celebrations, happiness, reunion, get-togethers, gatherings, friendship, events, parties. It's like a 3 of Cups situation. Enjoyment, festivities, festivals, indulge, graduation, engage, wedding, baby shower. Basically, it's all about celebrating. Celebrating. Hi, Megan Smith from Australia. Hi, Aussie. That's what's up. I love when you guys come to visit. I get a lot of people from Australia. I get some Kiwis from New Zealand. I have someone from the Philippines on my other channel here. I get a lot of people from India, the Middle East, South Africa, everywhere. UK, they're always in here. I love it. I love the diverse crowd that comes to visit me. But yeah, it's time for you to have some fun with the 3 of Pearls, guys. It's really time for you to give yourself the flowers, right? Just boop, boop. It's time for you to celebrate yourself and love on you. Right? What did I tell you? Fill your cup up, love on yourself, babe. It is time. Okay? And with the pearls, we're still in the water zodiac. The planet is Moon for the Page of Pearls. Answer is yes. Okay? And the element is water, right? So upright meaning is idealism, inner child, youthfulness, emotional, maturity, kindness, loyalty, happy news, dreamer, inner voice, naivety, admirer, crush, engagements, romantic proposals, marriage, pregnancy, births, artistic, fashion, style, and beauty. Oh, that's the page of pearls. Somebody's pregnant with new life, like with a baby or a brand spanking new idea. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Megan Smith. I appreciate your energy. Thank you guys for sharing your time and your energy with me. You can go anywhere else if you wanted to, but you chose me. Thank you. It's all love here, guys. We're healing over here, right? It's a beautiful day because we're still alive. We got another day to do it right, right? We got another day to connect with the Most High and say, thank you for giving me life. Thank you for giving me another shot at this thing called life. It's not easy, but I'm trying. I'm trying to be the best version that I can be, right? And I'm trying to make sure that I'm giving off the energy of love continuously, because you can't fight bad stuff with bad stuff. You gotta fight hate with love. I'm gonna take 1 second, guys, and take a drink of my homemade cappuccino. When I say homemade, I mean I got creme brulee coffee, right, with hot chocolate. It's my homemade cappuccino. And when I tell you it tastes like a cappuccino, it tastes like a cappuccino. It's so good. I use the carnation hot cocoa powder. Mix it in with my creme brulee coffee. Ooh, and I don't put nothing else in it. That's it. Just those two things. And it tastes amazing. That creme brulee coffee is good. And it's not even a name brand. It's great value. mm. Caffeine is where it's at. And they say coffee's not good for you, right? Tish tosh, it's not bad for you. It's the creamer. It's the creamer that messes us up. Well, it messes me up. I don't do dairy like that, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we got King of Coral. I think Coral is like King of Wands, I believe, in the Ocean Tarot deck. I love these decks. I went so crazy buying new decks before I went to the hospital. And then when I got out, I was trying to do all the readings that I could, but I rushed into doing a lot of stuff, and I had a relapse and had to go back to the hospital for a week. I spent most of June in the hospital really trying to get my stuff together. Great value, all up in my pantry. I'm telling you, I get great value over the name brand all the time. That's daddy. That's daddy pulling up. But yeah, I get great value all the time because if you look at those ingredients, it's exactly the same as the name brand. You're paying 3 times or at least twice as much for the name brand. No, thank you. Let me get that great value brand for $2.50 while you're spending $6 on that name brand. That don't mean nothing to me. So the element is fire for the King of Coral. Answer is yes. Okay, and the planet is Mars. All right. Optimistic, confident, innovative, inspiring, protective, magnetic, experienced, energetic, strong, charming, leader, visionary, controlling. Yeah. Decision maker, bold, daring, passionate, fearless, honest, proud, self-centered. Okay. So, I don't like the self-centered part or the controlling, but that's because I'm a Capricorn and I'm controlling. Who wants to be controlled when they're controlling? Anyway, but that's what that is. King of Coral. Basically, you got somebody, a very strong man coming. A very strong man coming. A strong alpha energy. I'm not going to say man, because alpha does not mean man. It's just a very strong energy. So you got this strong energy coming your way, and it's something that you need, Aries. It's something that some of you need to tame just a little bit. You need to be tamed a bit. You sit back and let somebody else take the reins for just a bit for you, because you've been doing it by yourself for so long. You just need to sit back and let somebody else do it. You've worked hard. You can sit back and relax, because there's about to be a death to something already. We know that, right? You're going to let go of something voluntarily. You're going to get to having some fun. You got great things coming your way, and you got great people coming your way. So just know that things are about to get a lot better for you in the very near future. Okay? Let's see what else we got. What other messages do you have for Aries Collective Spirit? Let's get some clarity on this King of Coral. Oh, okay. So, whoops. Let's go back. It is a guy. Your emperor waits. Here he comes. Big time. With the 10 of pearls, which means that you're about to get everything you want, baby boo. 10 of pearls is like 10 of cups. Yeah. It's going down. Like Young Jock said, meet me in the track. It's going down. Meet me in the mall. It's going down. Meet me somewhere. It's going down. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down. Confirmation. And more confirmation. Hold on. My husband. I know that's my husband at the door, because she barks like that for him. She's like, Daddy! Daddy's here! Okay. Okay, calm down. Let's calm down, children. He's coming. He had to get something down in the car, but he's coming. Okay, calm down, children. He'll be here in just a second. Okay, that's all right. Did you guys hear them talking back and forth, my twins? They're so cute. They're like, where is he? Where's Daddy? I know he's here. They hear him pulling up. No truck sounds like his truck. We both have the same truck, but his is the sport, and it's louder. So when we both got his, when he pulls up, they're like, as soon as he gets close to pulling into the parking lot, they're like, Daddy! Daddy's here! And then she really goes crazy. They're Doberman and Pit mixed, and she's more Pit, he's more Doberman, but she's dark brown, he's like a light tan gray. He, like I said, he's more Doberman. He's tall and skinny, and she's short and thick. They're adorable, though. I love my babies. It's my baby. You're red nose. I love my babies. Okay. Yeah, they've been barking like crazy as soon as they heard you hit the corner. All right, guys, like I said, 10 of pearls is like 10 of cups. So, Aries, you got it. Go. Oh, hold on. Let me get back over here. I'm out of range, right? You got it going on with great things coming your way, baby boo. Yeah. Great things are coming your way, and nobody's going to be able to stop all this great energy coming for you, baby. Let me zoom in. How did I get back out? There we go. Yeah. I want to make sure you guys can see the cards on Queen Karima, because this phone is smaller, and when I look at it on the screen, I'm like, I don't want you to see me, too much of me. I want you to see the cards. Here you go, because your Emperor's coming. Your Emperor's coming with this 10 of cups. So you're about to get everything you want. You're gonna get the love that you want. You're gonna get the job or the career that you want, or That invention's going to cultivate, that book is going to come together, that screenplay, that business, whatever you're doing, whatever you're embarking on, it's going to come to light for you, Aries, and it's going to be easy. It's not going to be hard. You're going to lay the foundation for that residual and that passive income and watch your life change. Watch you make money while you're sleeping. Watch you do the thing that you love to do that you would do for free. Watch you get into that and start making money and becoming wealthy, doing exactly what you came here to do and what you love to do, what makes you happy, what gives your heart's joy. That's what you're going to be doing, Aries. Get into it, yeah? Oh, and just know that I got my merch coming, guys. I can't wait to show you my merch, guys. Anybody that wants to donate to my channel, head over to Nature's Daughter. I'm pretty sure when you put in Nature's Daughter, it's going to pop up straight to me. I'm the first one you're going to see. Me sitting, it's going to be like an animated me posed in a yoga pose. It says Nature's Daughter with Karima R. That's me. Okay, so if you want to come over, if you want to tip, if you want to donate, if you want to support me monetarily, I appreciate it. It's not required, but I do greatly appreciate it. I am a housewife and I'm recovering from cancer surgery, so I can't work. So this is what I do. This is my livelihood. And I monetize now, so thank goodness for the hard work that I did do on YouTube, right? So anywho, if you guys want to come over and become a member, you have to go to Nature's Daughter to do so. But I will be getting Queen Karima monetized soon enough. It's going to take some time, but I'm getting there. It happened a lot faster with Nature's Daughter. It's like it was so organic the way it happened. A lot of things just started happening really fast for me, and I was really excited about it. I still am. But yeah, I'm loving where my life is headed, guys, and I want you guys to get excited about where your life is headed, okay? Especially you, Aries, because you got to be grateful for what is going on in your life right now, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm thankful for everything that I've gone through, everything, and I've been through some hell, okay? Some of it has been just, downright ugly, but it was necessary, right? All of those scrapes, all of that sanding down, it shined me up. And now I shine bright like a diamond. I know I'm a star. No one can tell me any different, right? Because I'm God's child. God saved me numerous times. And this last time was my testimony. It was my confirmation that I know I'm here for a purpose, that I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, right? So get into your purpose. Find your purpose. Do your shadow work. Love on yourself. Ground yourself. Get out into nature. Love on each other, right? Be the change that you want to see in others, Aries, because you got great things coming your way. Great things, right? So what you want to do is deflect that energy. Sit in that energy and deflect that. You know how people sit in their ugly energy and they deflect that? No. Sit in your positive energy and then deflect positive energy around the people like, thump, you need some positive energy, and thump, you need it too. Here you go. Instead of slapping people with negative energy, give them a slap of positivity. Wake up, be happy. Instead of sitting there being miserable, I mean, it's Empress on the cut. Oh. Tell me this is not what it's supposed to be. Emperor. Empress. Need I say more? Empress. Emperor. Hello. I'm just feeling myself today, guys. I feel really wonderful. I hope you guys are feeling wonderful as well. I hope you're finding your happy place no matter what. And I shuffled the cards, and guess what came back around? That death card. You have got to walk away from something or someone in order to get to this next stage in life. In order to get the benefits from this next stage in life, you got to walk away from person, place, and or thing. So you got to be your own leader of discernment as to what that is in your life. But get on that immediately. Because as soon as you do so, Everything is going to come into fruition for you. Yeah. Hey, Lubna, what's up? How you doing? I hope you're having a very blessed day. I hope you're feeling upbeat and blessed. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to get into graffiti. Yeah. This is volume 2. Vibe about it. And this is the deck that I love it. I adore it. It's so beautiful. Right? This is the beautiful gilding. It's adorbs. 240 card deck. I love it. All right. It's girthy is what it is. It's the biggest oracle deck that I have seen. It's the biggest deck that I have, honestly. The biggest oracle deck that I had before this one, I think, was the one that I made myself. And when I tell you, big oracle is big, I got to put it in 2 separate bags, okay? But it's still not as big. I mean, these cards are thicker. These are very much so thinner, and I believe it's probably about twice as many cards as this. Even though this looks bigger, these are, the individual card is thicker. These are like index cards. I made this deck by hand. Oh my God, it's probably about 600 cards. They're super thin. So, anywho, I said that to say this. You have got to tap into your inner child, because that came out in a card, but your inner child is where your creativity lies. And you need to tap into your creativity. You need to tap into your creativity because your creativity is where you're going to find the thing that you love to do the most, that you would do for free. That's the thing that you really need to tap into, Aries. That's the thing that you're supposed to be doing right now. That's the thing that's going to change your life. That's the thing that's going to make you so freaking happy that you're just going to be in La La Land because you're a social butterfly. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. Right? Thriving in social circles, enjoys interacting with others, popular, charming, ease in social settings. You're like a beautiful monarch butterfly. Just waiting to be loved on. Love me. I'm a dork. That's the energy that you're sitting in. Love me. I'm a dork. There's nothing wrong with being a lovable person, right? Gap year, 2040, 2041. Okay, wow. Let's get into the future of it all, right? That's right, Inez. Or hallelujah. I love the Braxton sisters because they used to always just break out and sing it in every moment. And just all of them start singing. They sound amazeballs together. Like they've been harmonizing since they were little kids. You know, they just sound amazing. I was watching old Tony Braxton videos, 7 whole days. And I was just watching them and I was like trying to remember who's who. And I was like, okay, I see Tamar. I see Tracy. And then I'm looking at Tawanda and Trina, but out of all of them, Trina is the one that I was like, is that Trina? Oh my God. She looks so different. I used to be able to peep her and be like, that's Trina when she was young. But in 7 whole days, I was like, damn, Trina. I could not pick you out. I could pick out Tawanda. I was like, is that Trina? Was Trina there? Is that Trina? I don't know. Is that another family member? Because I wasn't sure if it was you, girl. You were like this big. You're so tiny. So, but you know, the one that never changes is Tawanda. I swear. Tawanda got the same face. Like she just came out, always had the same face. She always looked the same. She always had the slim, high cheekbone. Just her face never changes. And she's got the cutest shape. Just porgy. But I mean, just, and Tamar looked like she was 12 years old in that video. And the way she was dancing, her face, she's all baby face. I was like, how old was she? I don't know how old Tamar Braxton is. But she looked hella young in that video. They all look so young. They were so beautiful and they sound so good together. I say that to say this. There's some people that you're supposed to be around, Aries, that you're going to work so well with. Hi, Matt. You're going to work wonderfully well with them. It's going to be smooth and organic. It won't be forced on any level, on any one side. It's just going to be a very beautiful, organic meeting. 12:34, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a new beginning. That's what time it is right now. 12:34 Central Standard Time. Get into it, yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay? That's saying something, right? You need to realize that your new beginning is going to be almost flawless. Almost flawless. You won't have to do a whole lot. You're going to set the foundation. It's going to be so darn beautiful. So, gap year, taking a break to figure out what you want, resting period, a time out from reality. Okay. That sounds like you really need to go on an adventure for a year. Maybe you need to take one of those adventures in another land. Go to another continent and do something in another continent for a year. Just live somewhere else. Try something completely new. I want to do that. Go to like New Zealand or Australia or Africa. So many places to go on that continent. But I want to go somewhere else. I want to go everywhere. I really would love to go everywhere, but if I can't go everywhere, I want to at least hit a few more continents other than the one that I'm, from. You know? Ow. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, so tender. Oh, so tender. So I just retied my locks, guys. When I tell you I'm so tender-headed. Oh, God, I'm so tender-headed. When I retie my locks, it's like it's pulling from every freaking direction. And yesterday, first I did the front, right? And I went as far to the back as I could while I was doing the front. And then when I do the back, I start from the very bottom and go all the way, meet to where I left off in the front. Yesterday, after I did everything that I needed to do, I was sitting here and my husband was asleep and I didn't want to lay down. I was like, you know what? I can utilize this time wisely. I'm going to sit here and binge watch All the Queen's Men. I sat here, I was binge watching season 3 of All the Queen's Men. And shout out to them. Shout out to Eva. Get it, girl. You rocking. Woo! She's playing the hell out of this role. Never thought I would see her play something like this. When I first saw her, she was on America's Next Top Model doing her thing, and look at her now. But I was sitting here binge watching that while I just started retying the back of my locks. And before you know it, like an hour, 2 hours in, I don't even think it was 2 hours. I think it was like an hour, hour and a half. I was done. Usually I procrastinate and slow drag, and oh my God, it takes me about a week to do my hair. I did the front in a few hours and I did the back in like an hour and a half. I literally could have did it all in one day, but I can't do it all in one day just because my scalp gets so tender. I can't have my whole head tender. I won't be able to sleep. So what I do is I do the front first. Usually I'll do half of the front one day, the other half the next day or a couple days later, depending on how tight I do it. Sometimes I'll do a couple of them that are just way too tight and I can't get it back through. So I just got to wait for it to grow out a little bit and I'm in pain for a few days. It's so sad when I do that to myself. But anyway, sometimes it takes me a while to finish, but I was able to get it done really quick. And I feel like it's because they're getting so long. My locks have gotten so long that like right now they're out of my face, but I just tied my locks together. I tied them up now and then I styled them and it's all cute and I don't have to worry about too much pulling. It's super duper loose. When I put any type of, even if it's a cotton rubber band, those ones that I was using, it's too much. I can't do the clips that I used to use with my loose natural hair. I can't do these. Oh God, they pull my locks so bad. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. They're down to your butt, Inez. Ooh, I'm about that far. About that far from the butt. And I'm just like, wow, it's crazy because it happens so quickly. Once they get to like the shoulder, they just start sprouting like crazy, don't they? I saw this girl, the Locking is a Journey videos. I love those. Those are so, I did a couple of those myself the other day. But I saw this one girl, I collabed with her. Hers are down past her butt, almost to her knees. And they don't look heavy. Sometimes people have locks and they just look so heavy and, like their hairline is receding and all that stuff. This is not receding hairline. This is literally just my gray hair that I will be dyeing black. I don't dye my hair regularly. I don't dye it too often, but I do dye it. Sometimes I'll dye it red, and now I'm kind of getting tired of the red, so I'm going to go black. But yeah, I'm all about the natural on my hair, but I will dye it every once in a while. You good, babe?
Yeah.
But let me go ahead and pull a couple more cards, and I'm going to wrap this thing up, okay? Because I got some stuff to do today. And it looks like a dust storm might be going on. Is it a dust storm out there?
Not that I know.
Okay, because it's looking a little red. Sometimes we'll look outside, guys, and the wind will be blowing, right? And then it'll look a little red, and then you'll look back out there 5 minutes later, and it's really red. It's literally a dust storm. I feel like I'm in the desert sometimes. This other reader had all different pink dye in it. Really? Well, I'm going to tell you, the last dye that I used, it was pink. But it was the kind that comes in with the bleach stuff. And I don't bleach my hair because I got gray and white on my roots, so I don't need to dye it. My hair is already the brightest color you can get growing out of my scalp. So it's going to take whatever color I put on there. But I put the pink on there, and it lasted for a long time. So I just left it like it was. I was like, hey, this is cool. And then my hair started growing like crazy, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna dye it anytime soon. The next time I do is probably just gonna be black on the roots. Thank you so much, Diamond. I appreciate that. Wow. So 4 years. I think I've had my locks for 4 years too. 4.5. Because I believe I see. This is the sad part about it. My memory's not that great. I had a head injury at a very young age, so that's what that scar is. I had a huge head injury when I was 5. But anyway, and my memory's not that great. My short-term memory is pretty bad. But I want to say the first time, because we started our locks, I did my mom's, my husband's, and myself, and I palm rolled them. I installed all of our locks. I palm rolled them, but it didn't work for our hair. Our hair was just way too soft. It wasn't gonna. It would have took forever for it to lock. I did the research on interlocking, and that's what we went with, interlocks, and that worked for all of us. We all got different grades and shades. That's the truth. We all had different grades and different shades of hair, different textures, if you will. And it worked for us. The interlocking really worked for us, especially my husband, because his hair is so loose. It barely has a curl, at all. It's basically straight hair. Blow drying his hair is all you gotta do. I remember when we were loose natural, both of us. I straightened our hair. He looked like Jesus. Walking around, people were looking at him like, wow. I was like, you better watch out. The women that wear wigs might be walking behind you with scissors, like, yeah, give it up, Big Daddy. You don't need that. And then when I locked his hair, because we had long hair when we locked our hair, and then it shrank and it bunched and shrank and it bunched, and then it started to elongate again and started to grow. But he said he couldn't handle it anymore, so I cut his hair off. We did a live, and they were like, Samson, don't let Delilah cut your hair. I was like, I don't want to cut it. He wants to cut it. But I'm the only one left because my mom passed away a couple years ago. My husband, he wanted me to cut his hair. I'd say about 6 months ago, I cut his locks off. and he got rid of his locks, and I'm last man standing with my locks. So I'm loving them now. I'm loving them. I said once they get down to my ankles, then I'll see if I want to do something different. But if they get too heavy, I might cut them. I don't know. But at this point, I don't have any plans on ever getting rid of my locks. But I don't know. The only thing that I kind of sometimes wish I did differently is I wish I had got something closer to micro locks, like really smaller parts for the smaller locks. My locks are pretty small, you know. I like these ones better, but the ones in the back, they're bigger parts because I wasn't going to do small parts back there because I can't really see back there. They're bigger, but some of them have fatties. I don't like the fatties, you know. I like the skinny ones. You see how this one is? Let me show you the difference. It starts out kind of skinny and then it gets fat at the end. Those are the ones I hate because when it comes to retying my hair, oh my God, pulling them through the roots. Ow! And even though, there's this insta locking thing that people do, I have yet to be able to do that. I don't think it's meant for me to. I feel like anything that I know how to do, I'm supposed to know how to do it. If I can't figure it out how to do it myself, it's not meant for me to do it. And I don't think it is because I think that insta locking really does tear up your hair inside of the lock. And then, hi, Stanley Charles. Peace, love, and light to you. Oh, you're from Colorado? Awesome. That's not far from Texas. Everybody keeps telling us to go to Colorado because we came here from California. They're like, if you're looking for that, that legal stuff, go to Colorado. And I'm like, we just came from California. We're not stressed about that, But you're an Aries. Okay, well, I'm almost done with the reading, so you might want to rewind it back to the beginning. When it's done, I'm about to post it. I'm about to end in a minute. You're also from California, also. Well, you probably went to the right place then, right? Um, there's some of the similar laws, but you actually get some snow there. I'm not a big fan of snow because I'm from Detroit, Michigan, but that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us with your energy, Stanley Charles. And this Aries reading was a pretty good one, so I encourage you to rewind it to the beginning when I finish it. I'm about to load it up and finish it up anyway. But yeah, guys, I really just want you guys to get out into nature if you can. Make sure you get out and ground yourself as much as you can and soak up this vitamin D while it's still, prevalent right now. Because at a certain point, I don't know if it starts in the fall or if it actually starts in the winter, where our skin just don't soak up those vitamin D rays from the sun. So you really need to make sure you're getting your vitamin D from another source. If it's not from fruits and vegetables, get you some supplements, but make sure you're staying on top of your vitamin D, because most people that have cancer or cancer issues, it's because they're vitamin D deficient. Okay? So make sure you're staying on top of your health, guys. Try to eat as clean as you can. I eat meat. Okay? I'm not pushing people to be carnivores or vegetarians or vegans. I'm pushing people to be as healthy as they can for themselves. Look up your blood type and look up what's best for your blood type and how you should eat for your body. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Worry about what you need to do for you. What makes you feel good, that's what you go with, okay? And if you're unsure, go to your doctor and you guys collaborate together. And if you're still unsure, pray about it, because God will answer the question even when your doctor is baffled, okay? So get into it. Yeah, love on yourselves, love on each other. Hi, Hope Marie. Aries in the house. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are coming in. Yeah, get into this Aries reading, right? And just know that I'm recording simultaneously from Queen Karima and from Nature's Daughter. So anytime you guys have a bad connection with me, I do these lives simultaneously on both. If you want to donate to my channel, you can't really donate on Queen Karima yet because I'm not monetized there. You'd have to go to my Cash App, and that's Nature's Daughter 1976. But if you want to donate on YouTube, just go to Nature's Daughter account. I'm monetized over there. You can just hit that little thanks button, okay? And you can help me out that way. Soul Tribe, that's right, Hope Marie. So you go ahead and get into this reading, guys. I'm going to pull a few more cards for Aries, and I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to spend some time with my husband, and then I'll come back to do the Pisces reading because that's what I was supposed to do, but Aries took over my mind. Aries, you've been in my mind since last night. Even when I was exhausted, my mind was like, do Aries. And I'm like, not tonight. I'm too tired. I want to give them a good reading, not an exhausted one. So I'm glad I waited till today. I was fully rested, and your reading is magnificent. So get into it, yeah. All right, let me pull just a couple more cards for you guys so we can make sure we get this reading solidified. Okay, all right. Financial strains and flirting with danger. Ooh. Tight finances are causing stress too thin by burdens, difficult financial obligations. So, what that tells me is this too shall pass. Whatever you've been stressing over, it's done. It is done. Whatever you've been stressing over, it's done. You will not have to worry about money very soon. You won't have to worry about money at all. But you do have someone that doesn't want you to get this. So just be aware of the snake in your garden. Warning, cut your grass so you can see all the snakes, even the little cute garden snakes that seem harmless. They can still mess up stuff. So watch your back. This is not to fearmonger, to make anybody terrified in any way. Just be aware of who you have in your presence. Hi, OG Rivera. All right, flirting with danger, risky or potentially harmful behavior, pushing boundaries, understands negative consequences. So anyone that's pushing your boundaries, they don't have any respect for you. So you don't want that person in your life anyway. Anybody that pushes your boundaries, they do not respect you because your boundary is there for a reason. It's letting people know, stop right there. Don't go any further. This is a line that you cannot cross. You cross this line, now you're in danger with me, right? Because I have that there for a reason. That's to protect me. And if you're not trying to protect me, you're trying to harm me, right? So be aware. Oh, I don't like it. Somebody's trying to take you out. Somebody's trying to take you out. Hiring someone else to do it. Yeah, that's the big M for hire. Hiring someone else to do dirty work, blood money, organized crime, spousal revenge, scandal. So this is a bitter ex. And it might be someone that you divorced, or you're going through a divorce proceeding right now, and they're thinking it's cheaper to take you out than to let you get that half of the money because you're about to win. Dodging the question, avoiding or evading direct question, changes subject, gaslights, avoids accountability. Yeah, they're trying to avoid accountability by removing you entirely from the situation. Be aware. Yep. You got to be aware. Ooh, you know what? And that, you're right, that 55 is right there with that flirting with danger. You're right, Stanley Charles. It's right there. How about that? Whoa. There's a lot of cards that just try to come out there. A lot. Diplomatic, not taking sides, balanced approach, seeing both sides, finding the middle ground. And it looks like the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. But it's a need for you to stay balanced and see both sides of the story, because somewhere in the middle, you're going to find the truth. There's 3 sides to every story. There's the 2 people involved, and the truth is in the middle. Okay? Because people are always going to see themselves in a higher perspective than what they truly are. It's just human nature. It's not even them trying to lie. It's just people don't want to see themselves negatively, so they're going to spin it in their direction, period. That's just, it's inevitable. Yeah, but diplomatic, not taking sides, balanced approach, seeing both sides, flirting. I was going to say flirting with the middle line, but this is finding the middle ground. So flirting with the middle line is you basically saying, I don't want to be in the middle of this. I understand both of you, but I'm not going to be the one to resolve it for you. You got to do it yourself. And it's okay to take a step back and let other people deal with their own crap. You don't have to be the mediator. It's not your job to stop people from themselves. You know, you got to figure it out on your own. I can assist you. I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make them drink it. I can wear the goggles and I can say, here, do you want to look through these? And if they say no, then they don't have to. Free will, right? And people got to stand on that. Stand on your free will and figure it out. Stop expecting someone else to do that for you. That's no one else's job, right? So don't let anyone make you feel like you can't do it on your own. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Boop, boop. That's right, Aries. You got the power, and nobody can take it from you. You got this. And don't let nobody take your sunshine and make you feel like, oh, I'm not smart enough to do it. Yeah, you are. You absolutely are. You got this, babe. You got the Most High on your side, right? What did Brando 2X say? God is good all the time. Yes, right. And all the time, God is good. You know that saying. Boop, boop, get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Okay, get into it, yeah. Boop. Right, so stay diplomatic. Because the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor as a result. Because you're not choosing sides. You know, you're saying, hey, I understand everybody, but you guys got to figure it out together. Absolutely, Megan Smith. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Namaste. I love you guys. Lazy lover. Ooh, refuses to work or takes advantage of someone else's resources, does the bare minimum. You dirty dog. You better get your lazy butt up because she gonna wake up one day and realize you're a dirty dog. 111 in the chat. Yep, prosperity for her. And I'm not so much for you. If you're that person, stay on the right side of karma. I'm sorry. Late apologies. It's too late. The time has passed to ask for forgiveness. Insincere apology. Damage has been done. Sayonara. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. It's over. You can apologize all day long, and I will accept your apology, but that doesn't mean I have to accept you. Ooh, you see how that card just dropped out of my hand? Not even worth the fight. Not even worth the boop, so I'm not going to do it. You're sorry. Good. Move on. In love and light. I release you. Snip, snip. You see how that peace sign works? Cut the cord. Cut that cord. Cut the cord. Cut it. I release you, just like that card dropped out of my hand before I could boop it. It's I release you. Goals, abandoned goals. Something you've worked hard on is falling apart, letting dreams gather dust. Change in priorities. So I don't feel like there's an Aries out here that's doing this. I think someone's sending you chaos magic to try to get you to get away from your goals. Because they want to take over. They want to make it seem like it was their idea to begin with. Right? And it wasn't. It was your idea. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're on the right path. Right? Someone is expecting too much from you. They're expecting you to do something to make their life better. It's not up to you to make their life better. It's up to you to make your life better. You do what you got to do. You keep doing what you're doing, babe. You're on the right path. Right? They're trying to take you out because they're trying to doppelganger. They're trying to take over your whole life. They want to be you. There's no one like you. There has never been anyone like you, and there will never, ever be anyone like you. You are uniquely you. No one can ever be you. No matter how hard they try, they can never be you. Right? So just stop that. We're all uniquely ourselves. Let's just tap into our own beauty, our own gifts, and our own power. It's a beautiful thing, right? We don't need to try to be something other than what we are. Thank you so much, Nish. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your energy. Welcome. Good news travels. Something you've been waiting for arrives. Uplifting, positive info encourages and brings others together. It's a beautiful thing. Get into it. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Social climber prioritizes relationships based on social advantage. Name drops, needs to impress, wants power. You know what? The social climber is someone that does not know how to be themselves. They are mirroring other people trying to be them. They're looking for love in all the wrong places. They're looking for themselves in all the wrong places. Then they will figure it out. Even if they try to mirror you, it's not going to work. I got somebody trying to mirror me all the time. You know, it doesn't matter. They can try, but they're going to be them. I'm going to be me. And even if they steal information directly from me, guess what? It's not going to make their life better because I'm protected. Everything that's for me is for me, just like everything that's for you is for you. No one can take it from you, no matter what. So just keep going and love and light and pray for your adversaries because they need healing. They need healing. All right, Aries, I'm going to let you guys go. And guess what? You're going to be protected. You're going to be loved. You are lovable. You're capable of love, and you are supposed to receive love continuously. And don't you ever forget it. Don't let anyone take that from you. You go out, you go ground yourself, and go hug a freaking tree today. Hug a tree today. Even if you just put your hands on it, just put your hands on it, close your eyes, and breathe and meditate for 5 minutes. Okay? That's all it takes. It's a few minutes to cultivate some wonderful energy. Nature's daughter is calling you to go out into nature. You know why? Because the Most High told me so. The Most High told me that, guess what? Nature's calling. I need my kids out there. I need my kids connecting. Okay? So connect with nature today. Get out there and just love on you, baby boo. I love you guys. Namaste.